Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. Sunday vibes, that's what we're doing right now. I hope you can hear me. I didn't remember to turn up the volume. We're going to be using our Weight Tarot deck. That's what we normally use. Our Dorian Virtue Angel Therapy and our Archangel Oracles as well from Dorian Virtue. So let's start with the morning prayer, or Sunday prayer anyway, and then let's go from there, Libra. Again, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Victoria Violet. This is Gypsy Roots Tarot and Travel. I have been getting over the flu. So nonetheless, let's go, Libra, let's go. So this is going to be today's prayer. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Mourn with those who mourn. And this is Romans 12:15. And I think that's good. I think that's great. We have a person who passed away who some of us liked very, very much. And some of us, well, didn't have very good things to say. But nonetheless, that's a good example. And even throughout the world, people that are mourning because their country is at war. And yeah, so let's mourn with those that mourn, and let's rejoice with those who rejoice. Romans 12:15. I just like to always pray for others because, you know, the truth is we can always be going through things that are a lot worse than what we're going through. And yeah, a lot of people have it harder, even though that's hard to imagine, but they do. I'd like to also, I'm going to read this, and I read it, and I thought it was so beautiful, I couldn't pass it up, and I will tell you the author at the end. It says, power shows the man. Power shows the man, Libra. What does that mean? That means that when you give somebody power, I'm going to give a good example. At work, there's a young lady who they put her to be an inspector. And she wanted to be little bossy bear. And the thing is to be humble. When someone gives you a little bit of power, a little bit of clout, use that to help people. Don't use that to be overbearing over people. So power makes the man. Power shows the man or woman. And that's very true, because if that's what a little power does to you, is corrupt you to that degree, then obviously you were corrupt before you obtained power. The next one is taste your words before you spit them out. Taste your words before you spit them out. So in other words, choose wisely what you're going to say. Don't just speak just to speak. Choose wisely your words, right? Taste your words before you spit them out. And the last one, hi everyone. Welcome to Gypsy Roots Tarot. Speed is only useful if you're going in the right direction. That one made me want to cry. And the reason is because we're always in a hurry to get somewhere. I know I am. I'm always in a hurry to finish a project, to finish a task, to get myself to the next level of something, right? When I'm trying to grow, accelerate. But at the same time, I have to stop long enough, we all do, right? In order to see if we're going in the right direction. Because what's the use? Hi, Fernando. Hi. Is it TNT's Void? Hi. Because what's the use of going fast if you're going in the wrong direction? Right? So all of these little sayings that I just spewed out, that I reread to you guys, that I found, hi, Silver, were words from Charlie Kirk. So I just thought that they were really, really awesome, and I just thought I'd share them with you. So again, we are going to be using our Weight Rider deck, but first we're going to start with the Angel Therapy Oracle from Dorian Virtue. Spirit, and when I'm talking about Spirit, I'm talking about God. Please give us a message, please, and thank you. Oh, wow. Fernando, would you like to rephrase that? Would you? All right, Fernando. You're right. Nobody cares and gives a damn about you. How about that? It's true. Nobody cares about you. Not if you're going to talk like that. All right? Okay. Message. Emotional sensitivity, Libra. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity as it is a gift to us all. So when you are deep in your thoughts, in your caring for others, you can give something beautiful of yourself, okay? You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, or relationships. And it's funny enough, we had just talked about toxic relationships and relieving, oh wow, I said receiving, and relieving ourselves of them. I think you need to receive something positive and beautiful for you, Libra, because most Libras are always giving, 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 and never giving back to themselves. This one says past life issues. And for some of us in love, that's exactly what the problem is. You've already had a life with this person, and that issue in that life has not been resolved. So now's the time to resolve it, if it's a possibility between you guys. Because some will want to change things up, heal things up from a past life, and some have no idea about any of this and won't know what to do. So it says this situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. Hi, Anna, how are you doing? And hi, someone, how are you doing? So again, that was a mouthful. That was already a very heavy message from Creator in reference to your emotions, being good to yourself. Hi, Danny Vargas, how are you doing? And yes, Jesus is King. Your sacral chakra and your emotional sensitivity. What does that have to do with anything? Well, have you ever felt like a premonition? Is it Skylar? Hi, Skylar. Have you ever felt premonitions or had premonitions, I should say? And where I feel it mostly is my solar plexus. So funny enough, it's talking about your sacral chakra, but mostly I have felt it in my solar plexus. It's in Spanish, it's called prevenir, right? Un porvenir, prevenir. It's when you get premonitions of what's to come. And sometimes you can do that naturally. It comes naturally to you. And sometimes it's God, his way of connecting with you and forewarning you about something. So let's see if there are any other messages along that line that we can learn from today. But yeah, when I get it, it's mostly my solar plexus and it hurts. I get like a stomach ache, a belly ache, right? So let's see what the message is that they'd like to give us. Right. Beloved one, Archangel Shamiel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So for some of you guys, that's exactly what you're being helped with. And it's funny because it's telling you that they're helping you with your soulmate relationship, and past life card came out. So for some of you, you are dealing with a twin flame or a soulmate, and you've already known this person before. Indigo and crystal children. Okay? Indigo and crystal children. So one of you, or maybe some of you out there, like myself, are indigos. That is a person who came to this earth as a chosen one or an empath, someone that came here to help as a healer, as a warrior, and you could have been a second waver or a first waver. First wavers were born in the 1940s. Second wavers were born in the 60s. So you never know. You never know. Clairsentience. Archangel Raphael, Archangel Raguel. It's R-A-G-U-E-L, Raguel. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So again, remember I was talking about, hi Bob, hi. Wow, I don't know what's wrong with you guys today. It's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. So Bob, would you like to, I don't know, maybe shut your mouth? Or do you want to get blocked too? Because I've already had to remove some of other people's stuff, and that's not going to work here. Okay, so stop. So again, I feel like God's trying to talk to some of you in reference to your gifts, in reference to your past life connections, and in reference to helping where those connections are concerned. Okay? Let's see what Spirit would like to tell us where the tarot is concerned. And again, as I always disclose to you guys, if you do not like tarot, if you do not think tarot is something that's good, please, by all means, scroll away. Go to another channel. So these cards just fell out. I'm going to honor that. You have the Four of Wands, you have the Five of Cups, and you have, gosh, the Seven of Wands. Someone is going through it. Someone may be away from you. Okay? All right? And they're thinking about you, thinking about the things they left behind. But I feel like in their own life, somewhere else, in their personal life, somewhere else that has nothing to do with you, they're probably going through something that you don't even know about at this time. Anything else you'd like to tell us in reference to this? Please and thank you, Spirit. Let's take a look. We have the King of Cups. Like I said, I feel like the battle that they're going through has nothing to do with you at all. This is the Five of Swords with the Empress, Three of Wands, Two of Wands, Two of Coins, and waiting to start something brand new. Waiting to start something really brand new. Hi, no, I'm not playing Loteria, it's tarot. So, for some people, it will start somewhere along the line of winter. It looks like someone's going to need your help, Libra. I keep telling you guys that. It keeps coming out that someone may need your help. Financial security is coming out. See how we have here the Six of Coins, and here we have the Four of Coins, but here we have the Five of Coins. So again, back to the Two of Coins. Someone looks like they're going through it, Libra. So for me, this means to me that in order for them to start something new, possibly a new life, possibly going away from someone else or somewhere else and starting a new life, they're going to need help. We have the Death Rider there. Death card coming out. The Sun has come out 2 weeks in a row for you guys. And they're looking at you like you're the Six of Wands. So if they're looking at you as the Six of Wands, again, that means to me that they're going to need help from you. Hi, Shell, how are you doing? Love the sunflowers. They're seeing you as the Emperor. And this is the second week in a row as well that you come out as the Emperor. Ace of Wands for new beginnings. Right over the Wheel of Fortune. But they do feel tested right now. Wow, it almost feels like, I kind of felt or had a feeling like Spirit was kind of ushering them along, pushing them along in life. So look at that. Very interesting, very, very interesting. Like, almost like what I'm seeing is that the test is almost finished for them, because I see three swords that are very well planted and in their way. And in their way. So that means that the other swords, the other 5 swords, have already been moved away from by Spirit for them. And they can start afresh. Look at that. They have the Three of Coins. So I do feel, and the bottom we have the Page of Coins. I do feel like this person is going through something, but it's not as bad as it was before. Because before, those Eight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords kept coming out for them. But I don't feel it as strongly today as I have in the past. So possibly they've already gotten through the worst of their problems. Light Seers deck. And let's see what else is coming. So Spirit, in reference to this person that I'm picking up for Libra, which is the King of Cups, that doesn't mean it's a male. It could be a female as well, guys, depending on who you're dealing with. But we want to know what it is that you're trying. Every time I want to look into them, this is what it gives me. So let's try again. I'm going to move these up so I can have plenty of room. What is it that they're going through that they don't want Libra to necessarily know? What are they ashamed of? Because that's what I'm getting is they're ashamed. They're ashamed for you to find out that they're going through something. Tell me what it is that they've been going through. And what is the outcome, Spirit? Let's see if we can see the outcome with this deck. Oh, wow. You got the Ace of Wands again, guys. See these two cards? I'm going to lift them in just a minute. You got the Ace of Wands to the Emperor. Ace of Wands to the Emperor. Look down. So you can see that I'm not doing any funny business. I'm literally just lifting them. Ace of Wands to the Emperor. Ace of Wands to the Emperor. That's why I like to use more than one deck, because normally Spirit will let us know what is going on with the people that we're looking into. So somebody's about to embark on a new life, Libra. Something is about to happen for this person. Got the Chariot. And the World. And the Four of Wands again, which is right here. I'm not going to lift it. So I had already called that out with our giant weight rider deck. Now we have the Queen of Cups. So now we have a match on the table, the King and the Queen of Cups. So again, somebody's coming back towards you, Libra, but that person seems to be connected to you somehow, some way in a past life for things to be worked out in this life. I hope that makes sense, because it looks like you need to work those things out in this life. You have the Hierophant. Love is growing for that person towards you. Love is growing for that person's heart towards you, or within that person's heart. You have the Nine of Pentacles. This person doesn't have it all figured out yet, though. Doesn't have it all figured out, because they have the Five of Swords. They're trying to be strong. And the Wheel of Fortune to the Wheel of Fortune. So you get repeating cards, and a lot of them are major arcana. So to me, the feeling that I'm getting is this person is feeling still, they are still feeling overwhelmed when certain things about you or a new way of life are concerned. So I am going to say that, but I do feel like a lot of the things where you're concerned, Libra, they've been cleared. A lot of the things where you're concerned have been cleared. I'm going to do the Chakra Oracle. Let's see if Spirit can give us more insight towards this person and what it really has to do with us, because I did say this was a love reading, guys. And our message for today, prayer-wise, I can't even talk all of a sudden, is mourn with those that mourn and rejoice with those that rejoice. So possibly this person has had to mourn something in letting it go, and now they are rejoicing. It's time for celebration. Recovery. Time for celebration. There's a recovery there, so that's a key. How interesting. How interesting. It's through the breath. I feel like that's God breathing new life into things for this person. And it does feel like another Ace of Wands to me. There's passion that's being talked about, but passion doesn't only have to do with sex, right? Passion could have to do with how you feel towards life, how you feel towards yourself and your own life. What did I say? Self-worth. How do you feel? Do you feel inner passion for your own life, how your life is going, the expression that life has given you towards your life? Possibly not. This person has a lot of insecurities. Maybe they don't know their own self-worth. God is asking for you to tap into your wisdom. And I'm talking to the cross watcher. Again, this may be a soulmate, guys. Look at that. Past life, relationship, soulmate. And what was the last one? I don't know where it was, but it was in reference to also for someone that you had known from the past. That's incredible, guys. For some of you, you do have a twin flame that you've been dealing with. The problem with that soulmate, right? The problem with that soulmate is that they have not felt the connection like you did. Or if they felt the love that you have felt, they've been confused about that love. Because I feel a lot of that coming across right now. As I'm trying to do the reading, I feel that I'm tapping into individuals who are extremely overwhelmed with either their own emotions or whatever they're going through in life, and it just feels like they're very confused. My hair is crazy today. Very confused. Very, very confused. I feel like they do know how they feel about you, but in the past, I feel like they were confused about their feelings towards you, Libra. Very confused. Oh, by the way, for those of you that do not know, like I said, before I got on, I was fine, had no confusion, had no problem speaking. I just came from the store, and I had no problem speaking there. But for some reason, I'm feeling like I can't even talk, like that's how much confusion is coming through, or how overwhelmed I feel this person is feeling at present, that I couldn't even spit out. Please do give a warm welcome to Shell. She is our moderator for this channel. I don't know why, but they feel very confused. But I don't understand. On the one hand, they're telling me that they get, that they understand that this is a past life connection. They get it. They understand that. But for some reason, they're showing insecurities, and I don't understand why. Perhaps because they're in the Seven of Cups. They're too far into their own thoughts. They're always thinking. They're always in their mental state and not doing. Here we go with the Two of Swords. Why are they in their Two of Swords? Because they're having to release something. They have a lot of pressure. But remember, I said that even though the Eight of Swords energy is what they were coming across as being in, the Eight of Swords energy, I do feel like there are three major, it could be the divorce, it could be an ending, because the Three of Swords does come across on its own as an ending, right? An ending, a divorce, a death of something. It could be that. Maybe they're the hardest. The last three swords are the hardest of them all. At least this person might be feeling that way, right? Again with the Seven of Wands, guys. So again, we have a lot of repeating cards. Ace of Coins. Let's see what they want to tell us about the Ace of Coins. There are new beginnings here. Three of Cups. King of Cups again. King of Swords. And a Harvest. Is this the road to rebuilding, perhaps, for this person? It could very well be that it is a rebuilding for this person and they're feeling overwhelmed about it. But for sure, that's what I'm feeling. Three of Wands. There's a move, guys, or a relocation in reference to the person. Are we financially sound? Let's see. Possibly not. Possibly not. Four of Swords there. Possibly still in their mental state, not being so balanced as they need to be. We have the Eight of Cups, something that was supposed to be unbreakable, has brought them a lot of financial issues. Lots of financial issues. We have the Two of Cups. This is our soulmate, our kindred spirit, twin soul card. They feel like it's not going anywhere, like it's stagnant. Have they been in contact with you, Libra? There is a termination. There is a divorce or termination here. There's a lot of pent-up resentment where this person is concerned in reference to finances. In reference to finances, there's a lot of pent-up resentment there. It could be in reference to a child, a son, a male child. There's like a love-hate going on here with the Nine of Cups coupled with the Nine of Wands. It is in reference to, I feel, a marriage. To the Queen of Wands. Who are we choosing, cross-watcher? Queen of Wands or the Queen of Cups? Because you've already told me about the Queen of Cups once before. But now the Queen of Wands is coming out. They're divorcing somebody. Because here we go again. The same card on divorce. Right after the other came out. So gosh. And again, you know, is there a child involved here? Is there a male child specifically involved here for some of you? Again, with the Seven of Cups, this person's in their head a lot because I feel like maybe they are at their last steps of forming a decision, or of, I formed a decision, this is what happened, and now where do I go from here? These are the things on my plate right now. How is all this going to work out? Do I go towards the Queen of Cups after I leave this Queen of Wands? Still thinking about, do we keep family together? Wealth and security. Wealth and security. Queen of Coins. There's a lot of queens here. Does this person play the field a lot? Do they have more than one woman, more than one lover, more than one wife? I don't know. This is the Hangman with the Queen of Swords. So Libra, are they coming towards you? Have they not come towards you? Has that ended as well? There's the Death card right there. And a lot of heartache with the Five of Cups. They want this back with the Ace of Hearts is what I was going to say. The Ace of Cups. But they feel like you don't want them coming in the way that they did before, which was very sneaky. In the King of Wands energy. You wanted marriage, Libra. Oh, they're giving me a headache. Ace of Swords, and that's the truth. But you're more into your career right now. Is that true, Libra? You've started an all new life, they're telling me, with the Ace of Wands, and that you're happy. Are you happy, Libra? Ten of Wands. If you're not happy, you're not showing it. That's what I'm hearing. If you're not happy, you're not showing it. Okay? Six of Wands. Someone who wants a wife, a husband, a marriage, children possibly. I think they know that you want it all, that you want whatever it is that's going to bring you happiness, Libra. Three of Coins. What I'm hearing, and I'm again, You know, you guys can put it in the comments. What I'm hearing is, if you cross watcher won't give me what I want, I will create my own life in which I will obtain everything it is that I wanted that you did not give me or provide me, that I couldn't get from you. Is that true, Libra? Because there's an ending twice here. There's two times they're talking about an ending with you. Is it over between you and them? Are you not seeing eye to eye with the Two of Wands there? They don't know. They don't know what you're doing or what's going on. There's a pause before, you know, or to reflect before moving forward. This king says that they don't want me to talk about it. They keep on throwing it from my hand. This king says that there's a lot of hurt feelings where they're concerned because they don't get it. They don't understand. They don't understand. How can you not understand, cross watcher? You just told us you have how many women? And that you're divorcing one? And that there's financial issues between you two? Why would you think the Libra would be okay with being the third party? Fourth party, sixth party, whatever party they are. Because it looks like a restaurant that's very busy. You know, those buzzers they give you that go off when it's your turn. Yeah, that looks like what Libra has had to deal with. Hi, Joshua. That looks like what Libra's had to deal with. Where you're concerned, cross watcher, which person they're getting every time they meet with you. And also, how many people are in your life that you're involved with? That you put how many before Libra? That's not a good thing, Libra. There's a crossroads here. Do you go back towards that person, the cross watcher, or do you just keep going in the direction you've been walking? Knight of Wands. Because you know this person, even though you'd like to talk to them and you want a happy outcome, you do. But I feel like you know that this person is a good time person and not a long time person. And if you don't know what that means, it means someone that just wants to keep putting you in situationships, but not necessarily give you anything to hang on to. Hope-wise, there's no hope. At least there hasn't been in the past. No reason for hope. Four of Cups. Knight of Swords. This person doesn't want to fight. They don't want to fight. Four of Wands. King of Coins to the Knight of Coins. So let's get another deck because there's a lot of sorrow here connected to this person. This person who was supposed to be a soulmate or a twin flame for you, Libra, there's a lot of sorrow. A lot of sorrow. And that makes me sad because I can't sit here telling you that there's something beautiful coming with this person. I almost feel like this relationship is dead. Like there's no hope. So let's get another deck and let's see if Spirit can give us more information in reference to this person. And let's see if they actually have anything different to tell us, because we could very well be tapping into their energy as far as how they feel at the moment. And that's fine. But what it's telling me is they don't see any hope between you and them. Because they feel like you've given up on them. Okay? Good tarot. This one's very different. This is by Colette Baron Reed. Spirit, what's going to happen between Libra and this cross watcher that I'm picking up right now? I'm picking up on someone very sad, but at the same time that they're sad, they sure do have a lot of people around them to pick from. Do you, Libra? Do you have a lot of people to pick from? It's either a womanizer or a woman that sleeps around a lot is what you're dealing with, Libra, that you possibly walked away from. Okay, is there going to be a renewal here between Libra and this cross watcher? Please and thank you. right, let's see. Queen of Water, Queen of Cups again. That's the third time that the Queen of Cups comes out. And that's you, Libra. Wow. Queen of Cups. The Hierophant. So I am right. And it's funny because I put her down right on top of the Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant to the Hierophant. So, and the Queen of Cups right below that. So I am picking up on some Libras today that I'm on the money when I'm telling, hi, guided by my peeps. Hi, how are you? You don't want to play around anymore. You only want to be surrounded by someone that's going to be serious about you and serious with you. You don't want someone that's going to sell you pipe dreams. That's only going to tell you what you want to hear. The Moon. But you do feel very emotional at this time, Libra, in reference to marriage, in reference to a solid relationship. Two of Air. Two of Air. So back to the Two of Wands again. Back to the Two of Wands again. So again, I'm getting a lot of repeat here. A lot of repeat. Chariot again. The Chariot again, guys. Do you want to fight with this person? I don't think you do. I really don't think you do. Do you want to fight for this person? What do y'all think? Is that something that sounds right? Are you trying to maybe sit down in quiet contemplation and see if you want to fight for this relationship or not? Queen of Earth. Are we chatting with other people to see if they give us advice? Friends maybe? Mothers? Older sisters? People that are like me, tarot readers? Eight of Air. Something's going to happen really fast for you. For you. Five of Fire. Be careful with a Queen of Earth. So a Queen of Coins. Having a lot of strength, guys. You know what they're telling me? There's a Queen of Earth. There's a Queen of Coins that might want to come towards you and talk to you. Because I think you left this person behind and this person is leaving them behind. And I think they have a couple of things to talk to you about, Libra. But I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea, Libra. So be careful that somebody doesn't come knocking at your door or that somebody doesn't lead somebody, pardon me, to your door. And I'm talking about the cross watch. You're accidentally leading somebody to your door. Nine of Water. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Page of Earth. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. High Priestess. There's something you don't know about right now. Something you don't know about. Again with the World card. There's something you don't know that's coming towards you, Libra. Ace of Air, Ace of Wands. Again, guys, that's the third or fourth time. So I've already used like 3 decks. Eight of Water. Somebody's walking away from something. 3 of Water, 3 of Cups. Queen of Air. You're coming out. There's 3 queens so far wanting to talk, and you're one of the queens. What do they have to tell you? We're going to look further into that. 6 of Water, 6 of Cups. Something about the past, guys. Ace of Earth, money, finances. Ace of Water, Ace of Cups. So you have the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Love, the Ace of Cups. 4 of Water, 4 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune again. Wheel of Fortune came out twice already. So someone's wanting to talk to you about a possible change of fortune for you and a change of fortunes for them, for themselves. But I don't think the change of fortune for them is a positive. Again, I feel like that person is associated with the cross watcher, the person on your mind, and how your change of fortune is going to, as per them, in a positive direction, while theirs is being taken from them. Be very careful. Be very careful. Be very careful, because they feel like they have something to say to you. And I don't even think you know about any of this. If you're in little to no contact with someone, you may not even realize that this person is already made a decision to walk away from this person. And they might think that you know and that you're the cause, when you may not even know that this person is walking away. Anything else you need to tell us about the cross watcher and the way the cross watcher is thinking about the Libra right now, please? And thank you. This has been a really weird, very weird, I feel so melancholy right now. I almost feel like crying because I'm an empath. I pick up on energies and it just doesn't feel good. Queen of Coins again. There she is. Queen of Coins again. Why does she keep coming out in your reading, Libra? What does the Queen of Coins want to tell the Libra? Why is the Queen of Coins so insistent to talk to the Libra? Why is it important for the Queen of Coins to talk to the Libra, please? It's in reference to money. And it's a lot of money. It's the 10 of Coins. What about this 10 of Coins for the Libra? What about it? Why does this Queen of Coins want to talk to the Libra about the 10 of Coins, please? And thank you. Because there's a truth that you need to know about. Ace of Swords. There's an ending there. There's an ending to this money. Ooh, they want to tell you, that person that you're getting them, but you're getting no money. Is it really that important, Libra, that you get money? Or is it more important for you that you get the person that you've been waiting for quite a while? Anything else that you want to tell us, please, Spirit? And thank you. They want to know. This is the Hangman. They want to know, how do you feel about this, Libra? With the Four of Cups. Are you going to want the person, or are you not going to want the person? That's what they want to know. Are you going to want this person with no money? Or are you not going to want the person because they have no money? That's a question each and every Libra that's dealing with the situation has to answer on their own. I can't answer that. I can't answer that at all. Because that's something that you yourself are the only one that knows whether you want the person or you want the money. Okay? 10 of Coins, 10 of Cups, 9 of Coins, no money. So this is, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you the cards first, and I'm gonna tell you what that means. 6 of Swords, 4 of Coins, 2 of Wands, male aspect of Libra. This is the King of Swords to the King of Coins. So here's what they're telling me to tell you. You're so in love, Libra, are you? This is what the Queen of Coins is telling me. You're so in love, Libra, are you? Oh, okay. You think you're getting the whole, like, you're getting the biggest dream ever. You're getting the biggest dream ever. Okay? You think you're getting all the money, Libra. That's what I hear. You think you're getting all the love because you have the King of Swords here coming towards you with this 10 of Coins and this 10 of Cups to hand to you, Libra. You think you're going to have it all. You think you're going to be happy with the 9 of Coins, because I'm hearing it's a lot of money. But they're telling you, like they just want to throw in your face, Libra. You're not getting that. You're not. You're not. It's like, psych, you're not getting that. 8 of Swords. Not getting that. The divorce or the severance between this King of Swords who was in the King of Coins energy is leaving behind their security. The Four of Coins. They're leaving behind their security. So this person, this female, because I'm seeing that it's a female here. This female wants to know, do you really think you're getting it all, Libra? Do you really think you're going to end up with all of it? So again, that's only something you can decide. Now, if you were asking me, Victoria, if this was a question Spirit was asking only me as a Libra, because I'm a Libra too, then I could answer for myself, which is, hey, Queen of Coins, Helga, Karmic, the Cross Watchers who I've always wanted, and I've never once said to the Cross Watcher, I know you have a lot of money. I'm so excited. That money's mine. It's never been about that for me as a Libra. So that's why I said I cannot answer for all the Libras. I can't. There's no way possible. Because there's lots of Libras and only me as a reader, as an oracle. There's only one me. But I can tell you as a Libra, that's not what's most important in my life, where another person's concerned, that I would like to be connected to in either a marriage or a permanent relationship. I'm more concerned with, does that person love me? Are they really in love with me? Do they really want me? Have they finally decided that I'm the Libra, I'm Libra, and Libra is who they want? I'm not concerned with, did you make them poor overnight because you decided that, yeah, you're going to give them the divorce, or you're going to give them the, you know, finally getting out of jail free. They finally have the key to get out of jail. You know, I saw it here somewhere. They finally have the get out of jail card or key to get out of the problems, to get out from underneath, hi Paula, to get out from underneath the weight of the relationship that's not working. It hasn't been working for a long time. Has not. Has not. But that's not even the issue here. Besides what Helga, right, what the Queen of Coins wants to ask or talk to you about, Libra, that's not even the question. Because we've already seen that this cross-watcher has about 3 people, 4 people besides you. That's the problem. So perhaps she needs to turn that conversation back over to the cross-watcher and ask the cross-watcher, does the Libra want you, does the Libra know you're not going to have all that money, all the security, you're going to get them, but you're not getting anything else. Maybe that's a conversation they need to have between them two and leave you out of it. Because you don't even know that this person is coming back or not coming back towards you. This person is saying it's dead between you two because you walked away from them. And you could have walked away because you knew that there were too many parties involved besides the person they're living with. I mean, what kind of a relationship exchange could that be for you? If they're already living with someone, whether they're married to them or not. And then they don't only have you coming back towards them. It's like, what the heck? And are you coming back? Because I don't even know why I said that. For some of you, possibly you are coming back towards them. Perhaps you do want them. And perhaps that salt on the wound, that Queen of Coins could add to it, would be like, oh, well, you want to hurt me? Well, let me just hurt you right back. Let me go ahead and get involved with this cross-watcher again. And really let them come towards me and let's see how you like it, because it doesn't matter to me. All that matters to me is me hurting you just like you wanted to wound me. But most Libras are rational people and won't want to do that. At least I wouldn't want to do that. This is a very confused reading. From the get-go, from the moment that I picked up the prayer card, I started feeling all of this overwhelming sadness Today I've wanted to cry before I even got on. It's like, why? My life is fine. I'm not going through anything. As a matter of fact, all I did today, I slept all yesterday. I stayed in bed. I didn't get out. That's why my hair looks so gnarly right now, because I literally relaxed and enjoyed myself. I went to the store to get some snacks so I can do my hair. And while I'm doing my hair, I'm going to watch some tube and watch a movie. But never did I say, oh, wow, all this cleaning made me sad. So I know the sadness is not coming from me. Hi, Randy. Hi, Sky. So I know the sadness is not my own. As an empath, I do have to check in with myself and spirit and say, is it me? Is it a me thing? Is this sadness? Because it even hurts my heart, believe it or not. I'm even feeling a pain in my heart. I'm sorry, Paula. But do you understand? Yeah. So if I were the Libra that this Queen of Coins wants to come towards, part of me as a Libra, shoot, do not, you think Aries is bad, you think other signs can be spiteful. Oh no, you don't want to F with Libra, because Libra can be very spiteful. If you want to challenge a Libra, I promise you, you're going to get just like our Taurus friends, you're going to get the bull from the horns. So you might not want to come towards a Libra like that unless you can back up what you're saying, Miss Queen of Coins. But I don't know. Do you want this person back, or would you do it out of spite, Libra? Literally. Would you want this person back? Because I did see they have a lot of other people they're dealing with in their little sexual escapades. So is that something that you would want? Is that what you would want? I don't know. But yeah, there's somebody that wants to challenge you, because I feel that they feel that the reason this person is leaving them behind is because of you, Libra. That if they've already made up their mind to walk away from this marriage or living together situation, that it's because you did this. You were the cause. And you may not even know that you were the cause, or you may not even be the cause, is what I'm saying. Because I don't see this person, I don't see that this person has already told you, hey Libra, I'm walking away from this person and it's because I want to be with you. I haven't seen that. Not this reading, not today. Again, with the Ace of Coins, so this is a lot of money they're talking about, and that could be a reason why this person really is feeling that little ouchie. They're feeling the ouchie because they don't want to be without the money. But this person who's already come out as two different kings, the King of Swords, the King of Coins, is now coming out as the King of Cups. It looks like they are growing towards the Emperor energy. They are growing into the Emperor energy, which is, to me, I mean, if you're not talking to them anymore, that would be a bittersweet, because they're finally growing. If it was myself as a reader and as a Libra, I could say kudos to you, cross watcher, because you're finally growing, even if you're not with me. It would feel some kind of way, but at the same time, they're growing, which is a good thing. 3 of Wands, this person is growing. 7 of Wands again. So for me, when the 7 of Wands keeps coming out over and over and over, that for me as a Libra is a lot of balancing. Because if you look at the 7 of Wands, it's not a 6. The 6 is very balanced. But the 7 is a balancing act, because you have that extra wand that you got to find a way to balance. So if you were balanced on the 6 wands and you still have to hold the 7 wand, the 7th wand, that's like, imagine somebody on a tightrope and the 6 of Wands are spread out to be the rope. And the seventh one is I have to still balance it in order not to fall. So this person is trying to balance their life out. Again, with the Three of Cups. It's just repeating. I mean, I could literally, if I felt like it, which I don't, I have to be honest, today I'm being a little lazy. I don't feel like digging up the cards so I can show you over and over and over and over. But they're just repeating the cards. I've already done, this is my fourth deck. They're just repeating themselves over and over. Again with the Nine of Swords. Again with the Nine of Swords. They have pressure to grow. They have pressure, they're trying to release, but they're also under pressure to grow. And I don't think this is a you thing, Libra. I'm not feeling it. I don't feel this is a you thing. This time, I think this growth is coming from Spirit pushing them to grow. There's an ending happening here, the Two of Swords. I'm telling you, everything, here we go with Two of Swords again, okay? I mean, oh my gosh, back to the King of Swords. Different decks, guys. Different decks. Back to the King of Swords again. This person is being pushed by Spirit to grow. It has nothing to do with you. Why do I say that? Because maybe once upon a time, it was you. You yourself were pushing this person to grow. Possibly giving advice, maybe unwanted advice where they were concerned. But you felt like you were doing the right thing by intervening or interceding between them and God and saying, hey, God is trying to help you here. And all I want for you on a personal level is for you to grow and be happy, be healthy, be whole, be healed. Because we all know that going through bad relationships can leave us broken. But I don't think this is a you thing, Libra. I really don't. I think it's God now and the archangels again with the Seven of Coins. I mean, guys, I think intuitively, I really believe I don't need to keep digging. I believe for some of you here, you've already given up on this person and you walked away. You walked away because there were too many spoons in that pot. In other words, there were too many people that person that's on your mind was dealing with. And you couldn't handle it because that's not a normal everyday relationship unless you have an open relationship, which is polygamy and swinging and things like that. And if you didn't want that kind of relationship, then there was nothing for you to hold on to anymore. No reason for you to hold on anymore. That's one group that I'm reading for today. And that would make sense as to why this person was telling me, this cross watcher was telling me, that Libra isn't even in their life anymore. Libra walked away from them. Libra said goodbye, in a way. So in that instance, the Queen of Coins is wrong because you had nothing to do with this. Or did you? Because you could have, in a roundabout way, you could have had something to do with this. This person, the lights could have suddenly come on where there was no lights before. As my brother that passed used to say, they got no snap. In other words, they got no intelligence, so no common sense. But the lights might have come on after you left them, and now they know what they need to do, and they know which way and direction they have to go in life. And one of those directions is away from this karmic. So the person on your mind, your cross watcher, is finally growing up, finally listening to Spirit. But the next person or bunch of you that I'm talking to right now is, because they told me you were going back towards them. Are you thinking of walking back towards this person? And if so, why? Are you going back to salvage something, to restart something, to improve something, or simply because the Queen of Coins wanted you to know you might have them, you might be able to get them, you might have ended up winning where they're concerned, as far as they're concerned. But you're not getting the money. You're not getting the money. You think you're going to be happy. You're not getting the money. So are you going back just to prove this Queen of Coins wrong? Or to spite them and get in their life and be part of the cross watcher's life just to spite the Queen of Coins? Are you going to be a petty Libra? Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just asking, are you going to be a petty Libra? Or are you just going to let this person alone, leave them alone, and let them do what they have to do towards this Queen of Coins, who's normally the Queen of Wands, because she did come out like that early on. Helga always comes out as the Queen of Wands. We know that already. So that's where we are. That's where we are. You either have one of two decisions yourself, which normally, Libra, all we've ever discussed since I've opened this channel is how your cross-watcher, the person on your mind, has to make a decision. But now it seems like you're the one that has to make a decision, Libra. Are you walking back towards them out of spite just to say, yeah, I am taking them. Watch me. Or are you walking back because you missed them and you really hoped that something would come out of this that was something beautiful, like what you felt before for them? Those are the only two answers that you can give me right now where this reading is concerned. But there is a lot of sadness. There's a lot of sorrow. I feel like the sadness is coming from the cross-watcher. I feel like they're feeling like they lost you, but they have to move on. That's what I'm feeling from them. And it bothers me that they feel this way, that they gave up so quickly, that they gave up without a fight. It kind of irks me. It kind of makes me feel, I want to say angry. I want to say I feel angry, Libra. Because how dare they just walk away? Some of you gave months to this situation. Some of you gave years to this situation. That never changed. But them, instead of fighting for you, they just walk away and say, okay, well, if Libra wants to walk away, so be it. Wow. How much did they love you then? How much did they love you if they're more than willing to just let you go like that? Anything else, Spirit, that you'd like to tell Libra and closing? I told you this person is they're very depressed and very confused. But at least the fighting is between them and not you. How many times is 10 of Coins going to come out, Libra? See that? Three different decks. 10 of Coins. So, yeah. Somebody's money is very important to them at this time. King of Cups again. Four of Swords. Two of Swords again. I'm telling you, Libra, it's a repeat and repeat. We might as well Queen of Cups here. So the King and Queen of Cups are a couple here. They're a perfect match. I told you. 10 of Coins to the 10 of Cups. 10 of Coins to the 10 of Cups. I can't make this up. It's on live TV. We're live on TV. We're live on this channel. It's not like I'm pulling something out of my sleeve here. You have the same cards coming out over and over again. 3 of Coins, 9 of Wands, 9 of Coins again, 9 of Coins right here, 8 of Swords. How do I rework this? What I'm hearing with that 7 of Coins, because I want this. So I want to say this person, King of Wands, back to the same cards. I want to say this person still wants you. They still want to be with you, Libra. But I don't feel like they know what to do about it yet. Do you want this person back? Do you love this person? Do you want to tell this person you're in love with them still? It might help to change a couple of things between you guys. I don't know, Libra. I don't know. because it just keeps going in circles. It's the same cards on the table over and over and over again. It's the same cards. Same cards. It's not different. It's not a different storyline. It's not telling me anything different. And I've already moved the majority out from this deck. Moved it out so we could get a different energy. But it's the same thing over and over again. Maybe you should have a conversation with this person. I don't know. That's up to you. I can only advise, but I can never tell you what to do. I never want to, because I don't want anybody telling me what to do. I have free will that God gave me, and so do you. But there's something wrong here, because they're letting you go, because they feel like it's dead. It can be revived between you two, but both of you need to want this. So I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you that right now, this is a hot mess. People are feeling depression. The Queen of Coins is feeling resentment towards you, wants to fight with you, wants to tell you a few things, and mostly wants to tell you that you might have one, you might have the person, but you're not going to have the money. And again, to me, you probably don't even know about money or how much money there is or have thought about this money. I'm going to share something with you guys, and I'm going to let you go because this is crazy. This is a crazy reading, and it just keeps talking in circles. So, I have a twin flame, guys. I do. And as a Libra, I don't care about how much money people have, because that doesn't, it doesn't show who they are on the inside. But it's funny because when I first started, the first saying that I shared with you guys is power shows the man, meaning money. Power shows the man. When you get position in life or when you get money in life, it shows what kind of person you really are. So, moral of the story, a person brought me butter. I know, it's silly. I treasured that butter because it felt to me like the flowers that I've been asking for. So I'm sharing this for a reason, guys, because of what's coming out here for you guys. And I was like, you know, I'd like to give the person their money back for those sticks of butter, the 2 sticks of butter. When I found out how much that butter cost, I almost fell out of my chair because I thought, how appalling. I wasn't impressed that they spent $39 on 2 sticks of butter that were from America, that were quote unquote in the style of European butter. It was made in Ohio. It didn't have a great taste to it. It wasn't buttery, it was stiff and hard and had no taste. But that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was my gratitude for the butter turned into I'm appalled at how much they paid for the butter. $39. Paying $35 to $39 for 2 sticks of butter does not impress me. It made me feel this person was frivolous with their money and didn't appreciate what God had given them financially, because they were going around spending it on something that I could make in 10 minutes. And I have. And I'm about to do that tomorrow when I go to the grocery store, because that's not the store I went to today. All you need is heavy whipping cream, a mason jar, and your nice hand as your shaker to make creamy, delicious butter at home. So I wasn't impressed by what his money could buy him, by me, or by anybody, because I'm never going to pay $39, which is a tank of gas for me, for 2 sticks of butter. It was appalling. So if you're a true Libra, it might strike you that way too, that this Queen of Coins thinks you're frivolous like they are and want to spend $39 on 2 sticks of butter. No, That's not how I work. That's not how I operate. And it may not be how you operate. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Libra. But if you're with someone for how much money they have, then I am of no help to you. I am of no help to you as a reader. Because I would never recommend to anybody to go towards someone just for what they have. So when I wanted to give that money back, it turned into, no, I'm not giving that person their money back after all, because I'm not giving no one $39 for a fucking stick of butter that I can make with my own 2 little hands and some whipping cream. And it was appalling. It was appalling how wasteful this person was in the end. And that was an insight to their life that I didn't know about, but I'm grateful to God to have given me that glimpse. Because if that would be my life with them, I wouldn't want them wasting $39 for 2 sticks of butter. That's craziness. But some people have so much money, they don't know what to do with it. And so now do you understand why the Queen of Coins wants to fight with you, Libra? Because now you're going to be able to buy $39 sticks of butter? What the fuck? That could be medicine when you have a cold. That could be soup that you can make at home, you know, to have on cold, rainy days, winter days. You know what I'm saying? My brain goes deep. My brain works differently than most. But then again, if you are the kind of woman or man that loves to have money, loves to wear what you have on your sleeve, you know, lets everybody know what you have by how much or what you can buy, having a fancy car outside of your house or whatever, you might want to go back towards this person strictly for the money. Just spite Helga or Ramon. I don't know. That's up to you. My brain is a pile of maggots, Barbie. I don't know why, but I think you are. I think you're the maggot. Yeah, I think you're the maggot. I think so. But nonetheless, guys, it's your life. Nobody can tell you how to think. No one can tell you how to feel. But I can tell you that if you're going towards someone, not just this cross watcher, yeah, that's all I got. Because I don't feel like dealing with maggots like you. But nonetheless, if that's what you want out of life, is someone that can pay your way through life, or someone that's got money instead of someone that has your heart and that will treasure you, and someone you can trust with your love, then I am of no service to you guys. But nonetheless, we'll be back again. Let me see before closing. I'm going to see where your luck lies for this week coming, because we haven't touched on that at all. So let's take a look. Like I said, my cards have been doing this. It's crazy. They've been like kind of like sliding towards me lately. They want to keep talking, but I myself don't want to keep talking about this stuff again. I really don't. Where does Libra's luck lie during this week? And this reading is good until this Friday coming, okay? Please and thank you. Where does Libra's luck lie? All right. The sun. The sun. I read the sun. You have something brand new coming towards you. Try to enjoy it. Back to the 7 of coins. Whatever you're building, Libra, you're on it. The energy is like ripe to be had, meaning it's coming. You're growing it. I can see it. I can see that you're producing something beautiful. You have the 10 of cups. Coming in really, really fast, guys, with the 8 of wands. There are illusions. Be careful with that, because we've already had that. I know we had the moon in here somewhere. already. So just be careful with that. Be careful with that. Be careful with that. Be careful with that. Be careful. Something's going to make you feel on top of the world this week. It's going to make you feel like, yes, I can do this. Yes, I want this. Then all of a sudden, the moon is going to come in and make you feel kind of second guess yourself. You're going to second guess yourself. Don't second guess yourself and feel like, oh, is that the right decision? Because if I make that decision, I may end up with nothing. Don't do that. This is either your decision, your energy. I told you there's so much confusion right now. This is either your energy or the King of Coins energy. You will be hearing from someone. I had broom drop twice this week. Company's coming. You do have the Two of Cups showing up. You're not going to know what to do. You're not going to know what to do. You have the King of Swords energy. I told you there's different aspect to this person that is like they're reconnecting with their own self. There's a choice. That's the choice card, the Lover's card. Again, you're going to feel like somebody's trying to get away with something. Oh, Lord. Nine of Wands. The Hangman. Three of Swords. I told you this person had 3 more swords to work through. I told you this person has 3 more swords to work through. Hi, Willy Wonka. The Devil card. From your past, someone from your past is returning. I told you this person is wanting to return. But there are changes that have been made to this person's life, possibly to their thought patterns. And they've had to fight. They've had to fight their way through something in order to make this change. Knight of Wands. 10 of Coins. I don't know. This person has issues that are going on. They will be bringing these issues with them to your door, but it's a little different because maybe before they were overwhelmed and didn't know what to do about any of this stuff, and they do now. But meanwhile, this is concerning you in that it's going to make you feel overwhelmed emotionally. You're not going to know how to handle this, whether to take this person or you're not. That's going to be your choice. But meanwhile, for your energy and where your luck lies in this week, you have the Sun card, you have the 7 of Coins, you have the 10 of Cups, and it's happening fast. So your energy is beautiful, Libra. So again, this sadness that I'm feeling, this almost like an empty feeling, that is not you guys. It's not. I think it's this person because they have endings that have occurred. And I think they're the ones that are going through that purging, the letting go of whatever they had from the past. Whew. Yeah. They still have 3 swords to work through. And those swords are deep. So Libra, this person may not come as cheerful as they normally do. They may not come, okay? I'm sorry, Willie. Well, I hope you get help, dear. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this person is the term that Spirit is giving me is in a stupor. When you're in a stupor, that you are numb, you don't know how to feel about things, you've gone through several hard, life-changing events, and you don't know how to feel about that. You're numb because it's painful in a way, and in another way, it's not, you feel nothing because you've gone through so much. You've gone through so much. You can always tap Gypsy Roots And in the description of my older videos, it's got a way of getting in touch with me so you can get a reading, Willie. It's crazy. Their life has fallen apart and they're trying to put it back together. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. But for you, money making this week is going to be good. New beginnings with the Sun card that lead to things you can build on with the 7 of coins, and you will be happy with the outcome of whatever it is that's going to come to you this week, especially financially, and it's coming rather quickly with the 8 of Wands. This has been your reading. I love you guys. Lives Daily. Very nice to have you all here. Yeah, I guess I'm a sorcerer, honey. It's awesome when you guys have your sty in your eye and come here to tell people like myself things. What I recommend for you is your lives daily. If you have your own channel, why don't you work on helping the people that come to your channel that want to be served by you? Okay? Yeah, I think we're going to have to come back probably Tuesday, guys, and see if the energy has cleared, because this is a very melancholy, very stoic reading. It has little to no energy to it on their side, but the things that are promised for you are really, really good. Really, really good, guys. So I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. I hope you will choose to become part of my YouTube family. Every day is a learning experience, both for myself, even though I've been doing this for 37 years, for the general public. Every day is a learning experience. And I ask of you that if you did find that this was your story, take what you need from it and leave the rest behind. If it was not your story, so be it. So be it. Tomorrow's another day, and we'll be back together soon. But have a good rest of your week. This has left more questions up in the air than answers. So let's see if the theme continues Tuesday, Wednesday, or if it changes. But we'll be back. Much love and light to you guys. If ever you want to subscribe and donate to the channel, and this is a live, so it's not going to have the description ready for you, you can always go into my older readings, my older videos, and the description portion of it. I'm telling you, this person's confused. They're going through a lot. It'll have everything in there on how to donate to the channel, buy me a coffee, even the fact that we are attempting to grow and have donations come in so that we can help Mi Casa. I don't know if you guys know what that is. You might want to look that up. Mi Casa, it's for children, advocacy for children, and for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital for children that are born with cancers and are going through their mission that is involving cancers. Those are the peoples I would like to help. And I've only been able to make one donation because I've only been paid once in 2 years by YouTube, but that's where my 10th is going to. So it's very interesting work that we're doing with this channel. I did try to, also before I leave you guys, I did try reaching out to Mother Teresa's charities, and I purposely reached out to someone in India, and then in doing that, it's because I wanted to help Indian children that were in orphanages, and their response back was, you're reaching us from America, so why don't you just give to American children? If I wanted to do that, I would have just reached out to somewhere in America. So I decided to turn my vision towards Mi Casa, because it's a place that I always wanted to give my time to, but I'm an empath, guys, and being an empath, I would not be helping those children by going to court with them, even though I'm a case manager and I'm in the medical field. I would be doing a disservice to them, because I would be crying the whole time, because these children are children that have been possibly abused or neglected. So I would not be someone that would be giving them a good, I wouldn't be a good advocate for them in person, because I think I would be, thank you givers, yours as well. I think I would, be crying most of the time, in other words, so I wouldn't be able to help them. But financially, we can help so that others that have a stronger disposition and wouldn't be an empath and just deal with the facts could help them, okay? So let's try to, when we can, donate to not only the channel. If you want to donate directly to those organizations, I ask that you do so, because you don't have to do it through me. You can always just strictly do it through those organizations that are near and dear to my heart. Okay, guys? Again, love you, and we will be back again. And yeah, I can't wait to see if there'll be any changes for that person that is the cross watcher. And no, I don't do drugs that are not prescribed. But I really feel like you need to reach out to someone that can help you, that's a psychiatrist or psychologist, or that is a medical doctor, okay? We're not equipped here on this channel for you, and I don't want to give advice towards that, except to say that there are medications you can be put on that can help you to fight that, okay? So love you guys. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon, okay? Bye.